I'm with the producer Sandeep Singh of PM Narendra Modi. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to us, and welcome to India Today Television. To begin with, sir, I have to ask you, this entire controversy of Javed Saab and Sameer ji coming on Twitter and talking about the fact that they've been credited as lyricists for your film, but they're not. Could you just clarify what exactly is it?
I'm glad you have come straight to the point and not to the film. The thing is that it's in English, huh?
Both, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. So the thing is that Javed Sahab and Sameer Sahab, they both are legendary lyrics writer, and I have grown up with their songs. So there's one song in the film 1947, The Earth, called Ishwar Allah, Tere Jahan mein nafrat kyun hai, jang hai kyun. And I love that song, and I think that goes in my film. And I requested my music label company T Series Bhushan Kumar to give that song to us, and he gave that song, and we have used that song, and it's a beautiful song. It is one of the finest song written by Javed Sahab, and I'm blessed to have his lyrics and the song in the film. And Sameer Sahab, I know him since a very long time, and he's written many songs, but there was a film of Mukul Anand which never got made called Das, एंड उसमें एक बहुत ही प्यारा गाना है इस देश के लिए जो आज के टाइम पे बहुत अच्छे से जाता है कि सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नज़र ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी. तो वो समीर साहब ने लिखा था, और वो गाना भी रिक्वेस्ट करके भूषण से इस फिल्म में है, एंड वी आर यूजिंग बोथ द सॉन्ग्स, एंड आई होप पीपल लाइक इट and they appreciate it.
Absolutely. But the fact is that, Javed Saab and Sameer ji have both distanced themselves away from this film. How do you react to that? आपको कैसे लगता है जब बोलते हैं कि नहीं हम लोग ने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं है इसमें?
I think it's wrongly put by you that they have distanced themselves from the film. It's not at all that. They were not aware of it. And I wish only one thing, that they could have called me or Bhushan Kumar or Vivek Oberoi to ask for the clarification ki I saw my name in the poster or the trailer launch. Can I know how come it is? So if agar wo ho jata, so it would have been very simple, and nothing could have blown out of proportion, you know.
Absolutely. So the model code of conduct for the Lok Sabha elections have already started. It started on the 10th of March. However, your film is releasing on the 5th of April. No advertisements, no billboards, no newspapers, all of that. How are you going to market this film?
That's a very interesting question by you, Pia. The thing is that you are here standing in front of me, and you are doing the marketing of the film. Every film doesn't need to be publicized the way. There is not a Bible of publicity, or there is not a Bible written how the marketing has to be done. There is a way of publicizing your film, and you need to believe in your film. You need to make the film in a right way to reach. I don't think Uri was promoted so well, but it reached out to the maximum audience in the country. Zero was marketed so well, but it did not convert into numbers. So people are very conscious about marketing, and I hope that they learn from Stree, Uri, and all this film, and I hope that we also become an example very soon. We all, our fingers crossed, that we don't have to concentrate on marketing. We have to make a great film. We have to concentrate on the music. We have to concentrate on the script, and that's what we have done. So I think the marketing should be very short. The publicity should be very short, and that will help the film to reach better. Absolutely. Because I don't think Rajkumar Rao went all out and promoted Stree. I don't think Andhadhun was Shriram Raghavan and Ayushman went all out and promoted the film. I think in today's time, it's time where audience has realized the good film is needed and not marketing.
Absolutely. So you're basically saying content is king.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right. And no stars can give you a box office opening. That has been proved, and I was waiting for the day where people start believing in the story and the filmmaker, then the star. Because I think there are a lot of great stories which never reaches out to the big star, which requires them to do those films. I wish Aligarh had a better star, though it had a great actor. It could have turned into a great number. I don't think Sarabjit Shahrukh would have ever accepted, but Sarabjit Randeep did a great job as an actor, one of the finest. But again, he's not a great star, he's not a commercial actor, so nobody even bothered to give an award to him, not even in terms of nomination. That was the very sad part of it.
Right, okay. But you're saying that, your concentration is more on, the film and the content and the script and all of that. You started the film in January. It's up for release. How did you manage to complete this entire thing in 38 days? Number one. And number two, have you got a censor certificate yet? Because you're still shooting portions of it.
Pia, it's very simple. I have made so many films, and I am not here to break the law and make the film and release the film. We all are. I think Indians are very simple people. They all know the rules, and we all follow it because we love our country, and we love the people here. The thing is that we have followed all the rules, and nowhere it's written that you can't complete a film in 30 days or 38 days. It's the planning, it's the writing which took a lot of time, 1 year, and 1 year took in research and location search. All those things were well planned, and with my co-producer Zafar and with Vivek's support, we completed the film, and the DOP Sunita Radia. We completed the film in a very short span of time, and I learned a lot from this film. A lot of filmmakers waste their money during the making of the film. I think they should do the research and planning so well that the making should not be costly, and that's what we paid attention to.
Right.
And you can see in the trailer, it's a huge film, it's a very big film, it looks big. So I think it's time for people to learn that don't waste money.
Right. But what about the censor certificate? Have you already applied for it, or what is the process? Because you have 2 weeks left.
So as I told you, Pia, we are not here to break rules and go against the law and release the film. So we are following all the rules which we all have been doing in all my earlier during the release.
So recently, DMK also got in touch with the election commission, sorry, and they said that you should perhaps release the film after the Lok Sabha elections and not before. What is your take on that? Because they're calling it a propaganda film.
I think DMK should be more confident about their job which they have done for Tamil Nadu and the country than concentrating on the simple film of a human being who is here to inspire the nation, 135 crore people, and he's one of the biggest brand in the country. DMK should not be bothered about one film which is releasing before or after the election. They should pay attention to what they have done for the nation, and that will help them gain vote in 2019 election. Because it's a simple story about a chaiwala who became a prime minister, and I want every person in the world and every Indian to get inspired and watch this film and think about the nation and for themselves and start doing something for the nation.
Right. Okay. So with the Maharashtra CM, Mr. Fadnavis. He was there when you announced the film. Yes, Amit Shah was supposed to be, launching the second poster of the film. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. But how much is BJP supporting you? And have you got in touch with the Prime Minister? And, does he know about this film? Or, have you ever reached out to him?
So your question is wrong, Pia. Okay, I'm not supported by Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis ji. I made Mary Com, so I called sports personality. I made Sarabjit, I called his sister to do the honors. I made Aligarh, so we promoted in that way. This film, he's such a big brand. I cannot call anybody and do the honors because made me think a lot ki whom to call. And as a chief guest, we requested Devendra Fadnavis ji to launch the poster in Maharashtra, and he did it, and we went ahead and we shot the film. And on the second one, where Amit Shah ji was supposed to launch the second poster, again we requested him. It took us a while to get in touch with him, and finally when he said yes, but Shri Manohar Parrikar ji passed away and we couldn't do the needful, but we launched the poster, and I think this is the poster, and everybody appreciated it, as the trailer has been appreciated a lot. So they were my chief guests. They are not my supporters, and I'm no one to support their party, or I'm no one to get their vote increased, because they have done such great job. I think every party individually has done something or the other for the country. And if they start paying attention to that, I think today the voter knows who is the right person for the country. And I think in 2019 election, we all will come to know who is the right person for the country.
Right, absolutely. But the fact that they actually agreed to come for your launch and unveiling and all of that, they are kind of supporting the film. Wouldn't you say that? Maybe not directly, but they're happy that they're appreciating your effort.
I think everybody should be appreciated for their effort, and if we are getting appreciated, I don't think the media should be bothered, or they should be we should be questioned about it. I'm happy that people are appreciating the trailer, people are appreciating the poster, and whatever our destiny says, we will see it on the 5th of April. We have made a great film, we have made an inspiring film. I was inspired when I was a child. Trishul and Diwar inspired me to do something, and I hope today's youth watches this film and get inspired for the nation, as everybody got inspired while they watched Uri. Right. Because nobody knew how Uri happened, how surgical strike happened, but when it was converted into visual, everybody came to know what a Jawan goes through when they have to do something for the nation. And today I think in after Uri, every Indian wants to do something for the nation, and I hope we have lived up to the expectation.
Right. So have you tried to get in touch with Modi ji and perhaps, reached out to him to tell him that, this is the movie in case he wants to see it, or if you want to have a screening for the BJP members?
I think when you know about the film, I think everybody knows about the film. And I'm sure he also must be knowing that there is a film on him, because there are so many books on him, Man Ki Baat, and every news channel speak to him. So I'm sure he knows everything. And if he would like to watch the film, we will be very honored. I'm sure he's very busy and he has no time, and he will be doing something for the nation for 2 hours than watching a film.
Right. Okay, all right. And last couple of questions, of course, nowadays we've seen, especially this year, so many movies on, political people and, parties and all of that. What is your take on it? Perhaps when you saw The Accidental Prime Minister, which showed Congress in a poor light, or, Uri, which glorified the BJP and the surgical strikes?
I think you're wrong, Pia. The story of Uri did not glorify BJP. The story did what the story was. I don't think accidental prime minister put Congress down. The exact story was told in the film. I think it's the media who decides before they have watched the film. Like Padmavat. Padmavat, they did not watch the film and they started talking about the film. I think one should, before giving the news out, they should check what are they talking about. That's where we go wrong. We don't check our facts, and we go all out and we start educating the audience. That's absolutely wrong.
So you think that everyone should first watch this film and then perhaps decide if it's a propaganda film or not?
I personally, because I know the film, it's not a propaganda film, and it was very difficult for me to put everything together, and I have done that, and with the effort of Vivek and Umang and the team, and hopefully that we have trailer by the reaction of the trailer which I got, I think people have appreciated, and I'm sure they will love the film as much as they have loved the trailer.
Absolutely. So lastly, of course, tell us about Vivek Oberoi's look, and how many look tests did he actually go through to get this, and where is the prosthetics and what is going on?
So I'll tell you, I salute him. I went to him with the concept of this film, and he immediately told me yes, but he didn't know what he had to go through. So there were time during the look test, because we went through 12 look tests, and which every time he used to put on the makeup for 7 to 8 hours. And so many times we were disappointed because the look was not coming correct. And I had also planned to drop the film because the look was not coming correct. But by the grace of God, we got the look correct and we started shooting the film. But hats off to him, because he goes through every day. He gets up at 2:30 a.m., does his makeup for 3-4 hours, then comes on set, and without eating, he has to be, because he cannot eat because of the prosthetic. Correct. So he had to eat. Without his eating, he is shooting the film every day for 40 days without eating. And again, to remove the makeup, it's 2.5 to 3 hours. So he's gone through a lot. I think we have not gone through anything. I'm grateful to have an actor like him, who's done films like Company and Satya both. He's one of the finest actor. We all know it, and he's proved it in his so many films. And I hope people love him in the film.
Right. And of course, the film, you had to advance the release date. How much pressure was that on your team to actually, because at the end of the day, it's filmmaking. There's so many technical, things got to do with it. And, the fact that from 12th you had to bring it down to the 5th, how much pressure was there?
I think 12th to the 5th we got it because when we announced 12th, we never knew that 17th Kalank is coming. And Kalank is looking good, and I wish them all the best. The thing is that I had only 4 days of box office, so I had to prepone my film. So right now it's 5th April, and let's see what happens.
So it's not because of the election starting on the 11th.
I told you the reasons, so I think your questions want some other answer. But the fact is that Kalank was coming on the 17th, so I moved from 12th to the 5th.
All right, fair enough. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.
So